You're watching CNN Money Switzerland's summer series on megatrends, and today's topic, digitalization, takes us to Geneva, where a new digital bank will be opening its doors later this autumn, after winning its banking license last month. Joining us now in the studio is its founder, Charles-Henri Seber. So Charles, you're back in town after several years in London, where you ran London Capital Group. You're setting up this new digital bank here. Why now, and why here in Geneva?
I'm born in Switzerland. My family is in Switzerland, and I think the banking system in Switzerland is the most solid, the most experienced, and the quality of people we can find working in Switzerland is extremely interesting. Also, the fact that I start a bank that we call digital bank, it's because we think that with the help of the technology, the help of the new app we are doing, we can give an extraordinary client path to our customers.
Now, the market in recent years has become quite crowded. There are a few players from, your digital disruptors at one end, Revolut, N26, Neon, and then your online trading services, the likes of Swissquote. Where do you stand amongst all these competitors?
Of course, there are more and more educated people who want to do their banking operation or their investments on their own. And the fact that we give them an app which is carefully studied, where we studied a lot the client behaviors, give them the best path, and it makes them enjoy their operations.
And so what kind of services will you be offering from the get-go when you launch later this autumn?
We will start with investments, either conservative investment or leverage investments, everything on the same platform. We will also offer credit cards, and soon we will grow the different products like structured products, private equity products, different options. I think we will surprise quite a lot the industry.
And who are going to be your typical clients? Are we talking kind of your beginner investors or your more experienced investors?
Our typical clients are private persons who want to be self-directed. They want to make by themselves their operations, and we will offer them the best possible path through the app or through a laptop we give them.
And so is it a platform that, say you've never traded before, you can dive into? How easy is it to use?
We will have several versions of apps who are going to be offered to the clients depending of their category. If they are very experienced people, they will have a platform with a lot of different possibilities. And if they are beginners, they will have a very, very simple screen where they can just buy or sell.
Before we knew there was going to be a pandemic on the horizon, did this change how you went about launching the business? Did you have any points where you thought, okay, is this the right time to be launching this platform?
I think the pandemic is a sad story. During this time, we were able to work from home, and we did, I think, a good job. The pandemic showed that people can be more independent. They appreciate to be helped by the technology, and I think with what we offer, people will be happy to trade and will optimize their operations as much as possible.
So it didn't affect the timing of your launch, or?
Not at all.
And how do you think it's impacted the sector as a whole?
I think it's impacting in finance. It's going to impact different sectors. Typically, the credit sector will be very impacted because you have people who have problems to pay their debt, to reimburse their interest rates. People who want to invest or trade, they will have all the time some opportunities. People who want to investment banking suffer. Probably the investment banking market is slower than before, but I hope that in 6 to 9 months it's going to be a bad story that everyone will forget.
Now, you're not starting completely from scratch. You will have some clients when you start that will have come from your previous business, London Capital Group. Can you explain a little bit the relationship there?
Sure. The London Capital Group is now 100% owned by Flowbank and will be fully absorbed in the next few months as a new brand.
And how many clients are you aiming to have, say, in the first 6 months of operating?
It's quite difficult to quantify, but I think today we are opening something like 2,000, 2,500 clients every month. With the bank ready, I hope we will soon double this amount.
I mean, would you be happy with that number?
Obviously, no. We are in a market where the branding is counting a lot, the marketing and the way we talk to our leads or our clients, trying to educate them, and I hope it's going to bring us much more clients in Switzerland and internationally.
Where will you rank compared to other Swiss banks and international players in terms of fees, whether that's trading fees or withdrawal fees, for example?
If you remember, when I started my first banking experience, this was in Synthesis Bank. This was in 2004. We were the first to lower the costs. So I still continue to believe that if we want to help our investors, if we want to help people who are doing leverage products, we need to be very competitive on pricing, and I expect us to be, if not the first, one of the best.
So do you plan to be a disruptor?
It's not a disruptor. I think the trend allows us, with the scalability that we have thanks to the IT, to offer very low prices to our clients. Yes.
Now, you mentioned there Synthesis. That was 13 years ago. You sold that to Saxo Bank. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about how things have changed since you set up that online trading platform back then.
At the time, you needed to have, for example, a support and sales team who was explaining to clients even how to download a platform. Today, clients are much more educated. They exactly know what they want. And I think the goal is to give them the best access to the market, the fastest and secure access to the market, and they are happy. So the onboarding time is much faster, and the client experience is becoming much more funny.
Now, you're offering a wide range of products, but one of them that you won't be offering is cryptocurrencies just yet. Is that something that will be on the cards later, and why did you decide not to?
I think today you have very strong specialists in cryptocurrencies. It's not our specialty. Definitely, it's something which will come. Like I think that cryptocurrency will become something totally traditional. I think it's a little bit early for that.
And will you, down the line, be partnering with other fintech partners to offer other specialized types of products like cryptocurrencies?
We are seeing different people on a weekly basis with a lot of ideas, and obviously if there are some people that seduce us and we can do something with them, yes, we will do.
If I'm opening up my account then this autumn, what should I be looking to invest in?
I think people are looking to participate to the growth of the internet companies because they understood that due to the pandemic, the technology is much more used. The internet companies are very popular. Due to the political uncertainty and the American elections, people like gold. I think it's probably two good choices.
Right. So gold is where I should be putting my money.
I would, yes. Why not? Yeah.
And your client base at the beginning will primarily be Swiss clients. Does it offer enough room to expand in the Swiss market?
The Swiss market is a very good market. I am experienced in it, and we are going to start with the Swiss market, yes. Then we have some experience in the Middle East, we have some experience in Asia, and in South America, and we will go through those markets, yes.
And do you think, what's the appeal there for those clients to be coming to a Swiss bank?
The solidity of a Swiss bank is very important. The reputation of the Swiss bank is extremely important in the financial markets.
All right, well, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much, Charles-Henri Sabet.
It was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
And remember, you can catch all of our latest content on our website, cnnmoney.ch, as well as all our social media channels, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Take care. Goodbye.